Did you keep your box so you could have the weights in it? Okay. I might just add mine to yours so we don't have two boxes.
That's fair.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, welcome everybody to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. We're going backwards a little bit.
He wants to play with his 100 dupes.
It's a lot more interesting, because at least the base game is all done and I wouldn't call it bug-free, but you know, it's completed, it's there. Where is she?
She's very apprehensive about me sitting here.
Well, yeah, she doesn't want you there. Anyway, so we're gonna go back into the Matanui colony. As you can see, we're gonna avoid the spaced out ones today, and we even had to reload the game, but that's cool. As you can see, it was the Rime asteroid, because I feel like it's my specialty to just hang around the cold one, even though, yeah, it's like easy mode, but you know. We're at cycle 460, we've got 100 dupes alive, and we're just gonna go back into it. Because, again, like I was saying much earlier in the 100 dupe challenge, what good is it to just cross that finish line, cross that goal line, and just have the 100 dupes and just say, alright, we're done here, let's wrap it up.
Abandon them to the vacuum of space.
Like, abandon ship, you're done. But what happens if we keep playing around with them? What if we use the power of all 100 to try and send somebody through the rift, which, again, not something I've managed to do at this point. So maybe eventually? Plus, we've gotta try
at some point.
We've gotta try at some point to get everybody a nice, comfy bedroom. Right? I mean,
an actual bedroom instead of barracks.
I mean, we've made some progress. I think we've got like 12. I can't count that quickly, but I'm gonna go with it's probably like 12.
Yeah,
sure.
I'd go with that.
I think we're also going to go with the whole what happens if we just flat out mine out the entire asteroid. There's still going to be some issues with that because we do need to keep in mind for some water management.
Well, and not only water management, but your national parks.
What about them?
Well, I mean, you can't mine that out because that's what.
Oh yeah, no, I can't mine that out, but
nature reserve. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
The word I'm looking for.
It's like you'll get it. Don't worry. Anyways, while we're here, we may as well keep on putting some things down, and much to my lamenting from the other map, the Spaced Out DLC, I'm liking the fact that there's actually enough metal and stuff to actually do the kinds of things I want to do. So, oh god. Kelsey is petting our dog, which is sitting on her lap.
Here,
so if you hear some weird ass noises,
I'm doing more
it's
than
pretty
just
much
petting her.
Oh gosh. You're gonna enjoy that, aren't you?
She's making pig noises.
She always does that, though. Okay, we seriously have to set up some kind of hydrogen capture system over here. I know I was trying to do it earlier, but earlier was like literally last month.
She's changing the pages on my book because
then what should you do?
The tail. Down.
Okay, no, this is fine. I also have to do some... Don't you dare tell me starving. We also have to do some work over on the storage facility just because it's going to be a little bit annoying. But, yeah. Hold up. Do we have enough to make more beds? We can make 2 more beds.
Why are you licking me now?
Because she's grateful for the treat.
Now, which page was I on? She changed my page with her tail.
You probably should have thought of that before you fed her. Or before you treated her? Sure, let's go with that.
I doubt what I should have done, Peter.
Also, I doubt we're gonna ever look at the skill for them, the skills again for them, just because seriously, yes, screw that. That takes for so freaking ever that I really don't want to dick around with that again. Also, we're probably gonna bury this wire down into the actual floor.
That would be a good idea.
I'm not sure why I even did this to begin with, you know?
Maybe because you don't have it dug out to the right.
Yeah, but I would have normally done it to literally right there, and not the other way around.
Remember, if you filter it by electricity, you can demolish it without demolishing everything else.
That's true. We're gonna leave it alone. I'm
just pointing it out.
I was gonna say, I think this was the old Noshbean room, but no, it's actually down here with a nice little wild pipsqueak. We definitely need to make another one of those in a colder area, because I was enjoying getting them. And I believe we're out of fertilizer for the dust cap, so maybe we're gonna reach a weird point here in the playthrough. Okay, let's be honest, the playthrough is technically over. But,
the challenge is
the challenge is over, but what happens now that we've run out of the fertilizer that we were using for the dust caps?
Everyone's gonna die. You're gonna starve them to death.
Hold up. What was algae? Slime into algae.
Do you have any wall sheep in this one? I forgot.
Yeah. How do you think I have the plastic? We never did anything. We never did anything to make plastic. Or, sorry, to make petroleum and to get plastic. Because again, we're literally using up all the water resources for
dupes.
Yeah.
Because you have so many.
It's mostly oxygen production. Later, we're probably gonna revisit this exact seed for the sake of actually doing a nice playthrough of it without having to worry about 100 dupes running around, or rather making sure the oxygen supply works for 100 dupes and making sure all the food supply works for 100 dupes. But yeah, that'll be sometime later. And considering there's a pocket of polluted water down there, we're gonna keep on expanding this. Well, for lack of a better word, carbon dioxide sink at the bottom of the map. It has been a few weeks since we last visited this map, so I'm kind of trying to take it all back in, I guess. Ooh, okay. We're gonna have to clear up this carbon dioxide pocket down here, just because it's getting kind of weird. Not to mention the breathability. You better be fine. The breathability raises some concerns just around. Oh, and I totally forgot about, between building new beds and deconstructing old ones, I totally forgot to undo that. Oh nice, a cop.
Wonder who was speeding.
Yeah, who knows. It always surprises me when we can hear one. Okay, in the meantime, I think we're just gonna start giving the structure for some additional rooms up here. But for the short term, we're definitely gonna need to... Right, no more dupes. We're definitely gonna need to set up some more of those rooms to handle oxygen production and distribution. I also feel like this particular challenge is becoming murder on this poor computer. Just because of how long it seems to take the loading. That one doesn't go there. And also much earlier in the challenge, it always bothered me whenever I saw, say like a handful of dupes being idle. Nowadays it's like, oh great, like a quarter of the colony's idle. What else is new? The good thing is, it looks like a lot of things actually get done fairly quickly nowadays, just because there are so many of them that it kind of really doesn't matter. Damage overheated. Where? Wow. Now that's interesting. We're gonna shut you off for a little bit. I don't think there's not really all that much happening in the sense of power usage, other than really, I think, perpetually running 2 grills and something. Oh gosh. Oh no, that's fine. No, something dumb like 8, maybe 8 electrolyzers just all around the map. Oh hey, look, we were completing you as well. Why aren't you done? Or did something break while I wasn't paying attention? No, I never formed you. So why are we like this? Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the water levels to make sure we're not gonna accidentally overdo it here, but we are definitely gonna finish up this room probably right now, just knowing that this other set is not going to be active for a while. Though that does imply that there is... Oh, there isn't. Okay, this is the main hydrogen pipe, where literally all the hydrogen is going into one master line and into the infinite storage room. I believe this one was just supposed to carry, like, literally everything else and dump it somewhere. Problem is, because I never finished it, I don't remember where it's supposed to be going. Though if I pull up breathability, it's either going to be somewhere down here or somewhere up here, just for the sake of actually breathing. The only downside is we have to make it pass through this really hot area. So I probably will just throw it into a bunch of insulated pipeline here.
Go.
Let's get there. Okay, what was my other issue here? I don't believe there was another issue. I'm pretty sure it was all temperature related, but from quite a while ago. Okay, look, we're gonna have to set this temporary gas pipe bridge right there eventually, because that is gonna be a bedroom. We're gonna get rid of that one. Not right now, but you know, a little later. Hopefully, though, there won't be somebody idle for at least a little while they, I don't know, mop all of that up and get that whole line built. Thankfully, the last little thing that we needed to do for the 100 Dupe challenge was securing the food supply, and it seems like our little what was that? Our little circulating cold water ended up being quite the lifesaver here. And since I've got this pulled up and I can see an obsolete piece of pipe, we're gonna run that now.
Get rid of it. Get the materials back.
Yeah. It's not like we're suffering for materials, but I'd feel better if we actually got it. Also we keep on increasing in pinch of peppernut, so we may as well gain a whole bunch of that coming in. And since we're getting some lettuce, we may as well do a few of those as well. Okay, see, now we've got some algae. I'm pretty sure we've still got some major breathability issues, especially if I do pull it up. And what we may do to remedy this is do a couple of closed loop, what are they called? I haven't used one in a while. Carbon skimmers. Just because we can. But when we actually implement that, I don't know. Will we actually implement that? Good question.
Very good question.
Because half the time, half the things I say that we're going to do kind of sort of don't end up being implemented whatsoever. And how breathable are we over here? Okay, I think just for the sake of being able to do stuff, we're probably gonna dig in over here and just give it structure for some reason. Whether or not we're actually gonna use it for anything, I'm not sure, because we might want to capture the water from that cool steam vent, but I remain slightly unsure of if we are gonna want to keep onto that, hold on to that. But for now, pretty sure if we just pull like one of these, the dupes will probably not be happy with me, but oh well. They'll be fine.
They'll live.
It gives them something to do. I just have to keep an eye over here and make sure that we don't get a forced restart thanks to somebody dying. Like I've said in a lot of the other parts to this challenge. Oh, we're gonna have issues here. Well, delay that thought for now. What I had been saying was a lot of things ended up being if I ended up or if the dupes ended up dying for a stupid reason, like somebody suffocated for some reason, I'm not going to accept that as a loss. I'm just going to reset it and just keep a closer eye on them instead. If they die because I didn't properly correct the food problem, that one's on me. Alright, so hang on. It looks like... Don't you dare tell me that. It looks like my original intention for this was to help alleviate the blockage right here, but I didn't execute that exactly correctly, just because of where this piping ended up. So I think if we actually break some of the pipes and say, yeah, like those two, and quickly rebuild them, we might be able to hook it up so that at least these, yeah, flow up in that way, and they don't have to, they won't contribute to the blockage right here. I think we might still, yeah, I think we're still gonna add in a few more, especially from down here, just because they're gonna be in the way, and I may need to hook up these the right showers as well. But without me really obsessively paying attention to this section and the water like that, we're probably not really going to be aware of if we really need to take care of that problem. What we do need to do though is probably cool it on the amount of pinch of peppernut that are growing. And I only say that because we kind of are relying on this polluted water for a few things, and it's really another large reason for why I would like to revisit this map in a future playthrough, but just, you know, a normal playthrough, because there's just so much water on this map that I'd like to explore other possibilities with it, rather than, well, seeing it as the ideal 100 Dupe challenge map just because of the whole, all the water I can throw at, oh, what was it? Bristle Blossoms up here, and the whole oxygen problem, which I'm pretty sure I should start throwing rust in, just because it is an alternate source of oxygen production, or at least alternate to me, just because I rarely touch this stuff, and it'd probably be nice to actually use it, but I really would like it if I had like a Dasha salt vine, or whatever that particular plant is called. Oh yes, I'm going to take on my 136th pinch of peppernut seed. I'm pretty sure we can compost some, but I just never have. Also, to be honest, that little freeze kind of scared the crap out of me, just because that's I've been dealt a few restarts before, just because the game decides to hang like that. Okay, you guys will be fine. Just, keep digging over there. Everything's fine. Okay, you're back and working, and I wonder... Ah, you weren't pumping anything because your outflow was not built yet. That's interesting. Here, let's fix some of this. There we go. That handles that room. I probably should have done this for the room to make sure everything was just out of it. Once that's out of it, we're going to seal up the room with some additional insulated tiles just because we don't really need access to this room. It'll be fine if it's completely sealed. I know I didn't exactly come around to... Oh, that's weird. I know I didn't exactly come around to figuring out the most optimized combination of this. How many gas pumps, how many gas filters, how many electrolyzers. Even though it pretty much sounds like a simple mass balance type problem. There. Although, again, those words are kind of PTSD-inducing for the two of us, just because we've had some interesting experiences in mass balance type classes. Okay, good. You guys are done. I can designate that filter myself later, and we're just gonna close it up. Eventually. Okay, so assuming that is the wrong overlay. Assuming everything's working out fine there, at least this one gas pump will start funneling, well, in a little while, just pure oxygen coming this way and being dumped out into into the bedrooms, which that probably won't be the last oxygen vent coming in. And honestly, I might have benefited from either putting this particular vent lower, say like over here or over here, but considering we're still going to need to do a lot of building up to handle the increasing amounts of real estate thanks to each dupe getting their own bedroom, this is actually going to take a little while. So for now, one lucky dupe gets to have the air vent right over their head, and when morning comes, we're going to take care of these two beds and also add in yet another comfy bed.
Depending on the temperature, I would not say lucky.
Good question. Good pointing out. Let's see.
Well, I mean, just personally, if it's a colder vent, it's like, oh yeah, put that like right above me or next to me.
30 to 50.
Nice.
Degrees Fahrenheit.
But if it's like a hot vent, it's like I kind of don't want that near me, even if it's like cold. I'd rather use blankets. Just as a, strange personal preference, not anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like too crazy.
That's still fair.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Did that go down at all? Here, why don't we put down another 15? Oh god, okay. No, thank you. The joys of getting a new mouse that can actually just indefinitely spin the scroll wheel means that sometimes you get little random stupid moments. Yeah, like overeager like that. I apologize for the vertigo or the random zooming in and out that I may be causing, but that was at least an example. How are we doing down here? That's not ideal. Was this the one that had like two natural gas vents? No, this was not the one that had two natural gas vents.
No, this one only had like
the one. Yeah.
And you were very disappointed with that. But you're very happy with the amount of water this map has.
Okay, I gotta do something.
You've got like
I've got too
five
many.
or six
I've got
different
too many.
vents
You're dormant?
of some sort of water.
Okay, considering this is filling up, I'm gonna keep an eye on the other clean water source at what I'm gonna call the top of the map. It's not, but you get the gist. I'm gonna see how our water level is doing, because what I was gonna designate this particular water pit for was just funneling it into an oil reservoir, an oil well up here, and that's how we get our whole oil production started. I'll be honest, it's still probably going to take me another 50 cycles before I truly get that down as a system. Which is okay, but... Oh god. You would think that given 100 dupes you'd be able to move faster than this, but I feel like we're just slowly and leisurely moving around the map, just because move too quickly and bad things will happen. Usually. Also, this biome is a little broken. The random oil biome, because the coal has actually been seeping in. So we may instead funnel it over here just to take advantage of the nice cold. If not, well, actually we should see what the temperature is like over here. I imagine it'll be probably hot. It is hot. It's like Arizona levels of hot. And what else were we doing? Oh yeah, we need a... Come here priority. I think it's this one. If not, it's this one. And if it's this one, we're in trouble, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. I know we've got a hydrogen vent on the map. It's the first one I've ever seen and had to deal with. Is it you? It's you. It's the right one. I want to deal with it. We're probably going to have to, in our attempts to expand, we're probably going to have to drop in a UV lamp just so that we can not worry about the sporchid seed, or the sporchid, well, the zombie spores. There we go. You know, kill the sporchid, not worry about that. My god, it is hot enough over here that it's making sour gas. Which I'm not sure if Kelsey's even seen that before. Look, sour gas.
I have not. What is it?
Like,
what's it supposed to be IRL?
Sour gas. It's when you overheat something. It's when you overheat something and it turns into something else because you did a phase shift or something. I think is the best way I can really explain it.
That didn't explain anything.
Yay, I'm helpful.
So helpful.
Yay. Okay, why did I land? Why did I choose to go this way from there? Is it just because...
You probably had, like, oxalite along that way or something?
Either that or I just mirrored it from over here. Okay.
To get to that geyser?
Yeah.
Drink, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Okay, there. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on gradually expanding the carbon dioxide pit down here. And probably just randomly structuring the base. I'm not sure I'm gonna I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like additional tiling. I may just randomly keep dropping in, say, natural parks and stuff. But I'm not willing to commit to putting in and using so many resources for potentially unnecessary tiling. I say as I start dropping in more tiling onto the ground down there. Also, I'm wanting to do something with this, but I have a feeling that until we reach rockets and really start... Are you guys going to be okay with that? Yeah. Until we really start trying to send stuff off into space and bring back resources, we're probably not going to see a sleetweed seed or the Dasha salt vine thing, which apparently needs to breathe chlorine, which will be really cool to actually see happen, you know, later. Man, are we doing good? Okay, now we're trending back up on the hydrogen generator, or the hydrogen infinite room. We may hook up a fourth hydrogen generator just because we can, but I feel like it kind of gives me incentive to actually work towards pulling together some sort of there needs to be a word there. Some sort of petroleum engine. Which again just brings us back to the issue of when am I going to get petroleum production up and running. Can we make more? I need 50 more before I can make another one. Okay. And I think, Kelsey, in your playthrough, you actually made it up here before I did, right? To this
I did,
random...
yes.
Cool.
I forgot what's in there, but
I forgot what's in
made it
here,
there.
too. For those of you who don't remember, Kelsey...
Has an opposite day.
Yeah, took over as an opposite day...
playthrough?
I'd call it a playthrough, yeah. And she liked this seed enough because...
All the water.
Yeah, all the water...
Well, your problem is heat.
Yeah.
You die because of heat, like every time. My problem
Actually,
is
no,
water. I usually run out of water quite often. And it's not good.
How are we doing? Okay. We're going to just bite the bullet here and do that. See what happens. Probably going to be okay, probably not. And I need to sacrifice more metal for a bunch of doors. Also, don't let me forget, I'm probably going to do that right after I finish putting down these doors. Let's go check on the polluted water level, which I'm pretty sure... Oh, it's doing fine. Never mind. Okay, how bad is our backup? Because, alright, we've got polluted water from this one carbon skimmer, the triple sink for handling food, and an obnoxious amount of the bathroom system. Uh-oh. Okay, you didn't like that. Got it. So, should I or can I fix that? Who are you feeding? Are you feeding this other room all the way over here? The answer is yes. Okay. This water's cold, but if I start dragging on it too much, it'll be bad. Alright, so the main problem is to try and conserve some of that polluted water. I shut down one of the water sieves. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, I shut down this water sieve. The two on top had not been running for quite some time. But I did that to try and preserve the polluted water level. However, it's, don't tell me, suffocating.
No, it said scalding.
Are you sure?
I think.
I read suffocating. See? Suffocating.
Oh, yeah, that says suffocating. You're right.
Are you guys okay?
No.
Anyway, so some of the bathrooms don't have enough water anymore.
Question?
Duh. Yeah, what's up?
What's the breathability?
Bad. You better shower and pee quick because you're gonna suffocate.
Oh, Lord.
Unless you're down here. It's okay, they're doing okay.
I would not call that okay.
The suffocating warning doesn't pop up all that much. Oh look, there's water down here. There, mop that up. I think it goes without saying, but some of the achievements, like some of the more interesting automation ones, are not going to apply to this particular playthrough just because of... Oh god. Just because of how many dupes there are. It's not going to be a thing that happens. Did I enable auto harvest on all of you? I feel like I did. And then I'm checking these for no good reason. Anyways, hopefully this little pip decides to plant some more, since I think there aren't any seeds, are there? Do we have more of your seed? I wouldn't mind throwing some down. Also, I swear I'm blind. There it is. Waterweed seed, there's 30. And why are you guys chilling in here? How many are there? All 30 of them are in there. Okay. Here, Pip, why don't you take those? I don't know why I started moving away from that. I really should have actually opened this up first and checked off waterweed. There. Okay, now the 30 seeds are down there. And why don't we... oh shit. Why don't we turn on... stop it. Turn on waterweed over there. Maybe that'll get the pip to plant a few more. I did like abusing that. Or I'd say abusing, but really taking advantage of that a lot for this. Just making the pips do some of the dirty work for you. Okay, we may need to keep an eye on this. And I might want to double layer the insulation. Or at least in the near future, I'm not sure yet. It looks a little interesting in terms of heat distribution. And I know that's exactly what lost me, or gave me some issues with these bristle blossoms about 150 cycles ago, really. And it's also part of the reason why we've got that circulating line of... oh, you guys can't make it over. Well, we've got that circulating line of cooling polluted water. To get works out nice for the most part.
Yeah, it is. It does.
Also, I'd say I feel bad for not going or continuing the playthrough of the DLC map, but I feel like I need to give Clay a little more time. We need to give Clay a little more time to actually pull it a little more together. I mean, it's a fine DLC, but I'm probably gonna either try and finish up more of the second map playthrough soon, or I'm just gonna give them time to flush it out a bit more before we even think about touching it, because where'd my bed go? Thank you. I can see where they're wanting to go, and there's a few issues with the current map, or the current the DLC. I feel like there's a few works in progress.
It's spread to the left.
Oh, good.
Out the doors.
I am on the wrong thing. There we go.
Huh.
Well, I feel like they have a few things to work on with the rocketry.
Yeah.
For one.
Hold on. First.
Yeah, what's up?
I feel that, like, things get done pretty quickly because you got so many dupes doing nothing.
As long as it's happening inside, well, quote unquote, inside the main colony, yeah, they're gonna...
They do shit fast.
Yeah, they're gonna do shit fast. Can somebody save these guys, please? Or are you guys just having fun sitting up there? Whoever that is just has a balloon and is chilling and suffocating at the same time. It's kind of funny to watch.
I still like the balloons, though.
I do too. Okay, you're still good. When do you shut off? Oh, look, you probably just turned on this natural gas geyser, which is good. I mean, we weren't exactly running low. Oh. Okay, we weren't exactly running low, but it was still a little worrying to see off. Just because I kind of sort of lean on the, if it's not increasing, then something bad's happening. Much like, these 2.3 million calories. We don't really need that many, but it does give us quite the nice buffer should bad things happen. I like to call it the oh shit buffer. Personal nickname for that, but I guess you could also call it a factor of safety if you really want to get all technical with it. Or, just a food reserve thing. Is it really that breathable up there that y'all are running up there? How are you panting for air up here? There's nothing but hydrogen.
It's like there is no air.
Apparently. Okay. We can definitely take out these ladders. Later we're probably going to get rid of that gas pump itself, but I'm not sure when we are. Also, these rooms are bound to be good for something. These random 96 tiled rooms. We may just make more and more random... Oh man, that lag is getting really weird. We may make more and more random little recreational rooms. Just because we can and because I'd like to keep morale up. But I'm a little bit at a loss for what we should probably make these be, because they exist. They're nice-ish rooms, and if we still needed more farm, we might have continued the expansions up here, but I think, you know, we've probably got enough food that we don't need to develop those into that, and if we don't, there's still plenty of places I can just bum off of, I guess. You know, throw down some more mealwood or throw down something. Though I think I will say right now I'm kind of missing the Sweetles from the DLC to give that nice little extra boost for plant growth. So here, let's go all the way up. And let's start putting down where this would be from the bottom, from in line with the rest of the base. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not helpful. Not really, anyway. So here, let's do this instead. We'll have them build a ladder from there, and we'll either make this an obnoxiously long floor or something else entirely. I'm not sure. And yeah, we may as well open that. I probably still need to find the gravitas lab somewhere up here, and we should probably start considering the setup of rocketry systems, just because it would be something nice to have. That, and I'd like to finish some of the research for rocketry, but again, to do that we need the databanks, and to get databanks we need the rockets, so we're in this weird vicious cycle of we need stuff. Probably need to start making some steel, and we may do that soon, but we probably need to turn on the coal generator again. Yeah. Okay, how are we doing back at the polluted water pit? I think we're slowly decreasing, because I think we couldn't see the top of the germicidal UV lamp last time we checked in with it, but it was getting a little close. That gets much lower, and I think I'll either need to like Thanos the pinch of pepper nuts, or we'll figure something out. I know I already got rid of most of the thimbleweed seeds just because we really... Oh, that's cold. We don't need as much as we actually have in terms of reed fiber. I think we peaked somewhere around 700 reed
that
fiber.
Sounds about right.
Like, yeah, that sounds about right to me too. But yeah. I do like seeing that, and I'm going to point it out. The calories have been largely stable, hovering between 2.2 and 2.3 mil. Which, again, one of the highest amounts of calories I've ever had. Really cool in my opinion. Here, let's go that way. I don't think we're going to breach that chlorine pocket over here, but I am going to start opening up more of the base over here. Okay, it's breathable, so I'm not necessarily messing with too many things over here, but we'll just move along like that. I do wonder how long we'll make the stream though, just because I think we're gonna need to stick to keeping some of these streams a little bit shorter. I'd love to sit here and play for like 3 hours, but sleep is nice too.
Oh yeah.
Sleep is usually nice.
That's why you're trying to give all your dupes actual bedrooms, because it leads to better sleep, and sleep is nice.
There, we can build 2 more. Oh, what is that? Polluted? It's polluted oxygen. Yay!
I mean, you did leave the polluted water there.
It's not just the polluted water. It's from mining out that area.
Sludge.
Yeah. Yay! Back in the base game where the deodorizers don't take up power.
Yay!
Yay! Okay. I think before we move on like that, I should definitely throw down some more of these. You know, make some paintings. Keep preparing the bedrooms a little bit more. And probably throw down for paintings down in what will probably end up being additional recreational rooms. I feel like I'm already committing. Why wouldn't you let me build there? I feel like I'm already committing to it, but I think it'd be a good idea to do so. Keep throwing things down. There we go. Give me furniture. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna line up some marble statues on either side and just start dropping them in at random over here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with this random little space right here. We may as well make it to work in our favor and get some additional decor value coming in. But again, this is because I like to, or I have a really strong preference for decor bombing the hell out of a base. Okay, considering that those are done, let's check readability. I can't land a bed in like half of these, so here. A bed will go there, and we'll drop the other good bed over here. I gotta say, I'm a little surprised I'm like limping my way to 100 bedrooms without really ever doing anything for the sake of plastic production. I think it's great. Hang on, 2, 4, 6, 8. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another 8, so that's 16. If you take that as an 8, that's 24. We have 30 beds. We're about third way there.
Yay!
This is gonna take a while. Also, see, they slowly start getting things going. I'm sure I could make them hurry up with delivering the water towards the appropriate bottle emptiers. It's just it's gonna take too long because I need to build additional bottle emptiers to help accomplish that. Or at least I feel like it would.
Yeah, I think it would.
How did that water get there?
I don't know.
Yep. Okay. So
yeah, I remember
scan.
I got up there and was auto harvesting those.
The ones on top?
Yeah.
Yay! Look at that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Why don't you inspect the computer? Might find a file.
Yeah, sure. Oh god. Sure, there's a lot of cool like backstory that I've never actually opened up. That seems suggestive.
Yes, yes it does.
Okay. So probably by digging up, or at least helping the hydrogen try and pool somewhere else. Cough cough somewhere up here. I feel like I'm gonna start getting like PTSD moments from when we had a pressure problem in these rooms just because it was either literally too low of a pressure or the wrong atmosphere. So we would end up with things like oh, you're backing up. We would end up with things like hydrogen surrounding the area, so nothing would grow. That was really like the first wave of famine, if you're willing to call it that. Okay, but really, if we make a rec room, what do we need again? It's been a while since I actually made one. Recreational building, no industrial machinery. Can you carry anything? Okay, if you're a rec room, it's gonna need to be something light, probably a blender, or maybe. Ooh, I can't build one up here. I gotta do some things. I heard that fire off. Okay, we can switch off some of that, but then we're just going to keep moving the problem further up. I will accept that. I will fucking accept
Plastic?
that. Yeah, plastic.
You just want more beds.
Of course I do. Of course they do. They need more beds. They deserve those beds.
Uh-huh.
You look the dupes in the eyes and tell them they don't deserve a bed. Well, maybe a Mima dupe. Here, let's knock those out. There's enough time in the day left that we can knock these out. That also means we're now sitting here at 32 beds. So I'd be willing to call that third way done. With building bedrooms for all 100 of them. Still gonna take a while. And again, sure, we could move a whole lot faster if I actually started to prioritize petroleum. But we're just gonna keep coasting, and we're gonna let it happen when it happens. Also, we should probably start moving on into creating some of this flooring out of metal tile, so that they gain that nice movement boost. But we're probably going to cheap out and make it all out of lead, because that I really don't know what else I should be using lead for. I've kind of picked and chosen. Chosen, yeah, sure. That English is right.
If you're not from an English-speaking country, please do not copy us.
Please don't say that.
Our grammar is not
that's actually pretty messed up.
Yeah, please don't do that.
I've picked some of these to actually be made out of lead just because their surrounding area should still be cold.
And we have plenty of lead.
Yeah, but that's why I really want to make it out of, lead somewhere else. Or something else. Particularly, yeah, those metal tiles, because I really don't know what else to do with lead. Don't make your pipes out of lead, guys. That's how you know with Flint, Michigan, apparently. Alright, do we need to extend that yet? We probably do, but we're not. Here, accept those. We'll come back to actually clean that up later. And how close are we to the surface? We are. Oh, we are. We're fairly close. Is there anything else up here? I should probably, oh, that is what I was doing with that one room, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I was starting to seal up, or create an infinite room down here, just for the sake of, capturing the capturing the chlorine from over here, and just sealing off this area, and probably potentially making, rather, a master pipeline for chlorine, much like we did. Oh, you can't make that. Much like we did for hydrogen. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's the one. Okay, that still is quite a lot of carbon dioxide down here. I may need to pull it down, or I may need to... oh. Okay, that explains some things. Kinda wish we had another, like, cool... or kinda wish we had a cool slush geyser to help supplement this polluted water. Lindsay... oh, are you a narco? You're probably a narco. Okay, I think we're gonna need to hook up some more pipe to some of the bathrooms and probably some of the other things going out this way, just because this is definitely not enough water flowing in. We may also need to hook up a third pump in there, but we will probably worry about that one later. Also, hang on. Okay, this is getting split, so some is going up, some is going down. In theory, the plants are probably slowing down, but considering we've got now 2.4 million calories, probably good. We're probably in a good place. I think I need to start flipping the direction for some of this water, but I think it's actually going to come from here. So we may as well get to work on helping this out now. Yeah. How are we doing? 100 and something. That's not ideal. That's not ideal for water, but sure. So here, in theory, we go like that, and that, and that, and that. The only problem here is this configuration means that it will only be servicing the right half of the bathrooms until I flip these liquid bridges. But until they're built, we probably won't actually flip the direction on this. So I wonder what my rooms would look like if I had made some of the great halls longer instead of the my standard 4 tall.
I really do wonder as well. I've been wondering if certain rooms I should make shorter, like on one level of a compound.
Yeah.
Like, say, the massage parlor, because it needs, like, one decoration and a massage chair, and the massage chair is only, like, 2 tall. I mean, I never do the full size of that anyways, because, I don't ever make my guys use them, but it could be, interesting.
Yeah. Yet I'm usually the one that makes things, like, the full size and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Usually. Back to this. Despite there being 100, they are taking their sweet time actually building this. There we go. So look, now we'll have this weird dual flow of water, but considering it's early in the day, we're going to go ahead and give the build order to flip these liquid bridges. At least up until there. And considering those are being handled like that, I think we're just gonna quietly get rid of these pipes. From the left, everything will be fine, and I think it'll help pull all the water where it needs to go. See? Let's go ahead and deconstruct it down to here, and we'll probably we'll keep an eye on this. There may be enough water coming in that we don't need to flip the direction of this one as well, but considering we need more water coming down this way and actually going into the electrolyzers, we may worry about that issue a little later. Okay, everything's still open. I think. Oh, we're getting the soggy feet. There we go. And then might as well mop that up, and that, and that. Oh, I think we're gonna need a little more tile here, and I think we're just gonna cheap out and just make it as an every other tile kind of thing, while probably deconstructing the insulated tile. Because, you know, why not? It kind of doesn't make sense to have some of this on here, I guess. We'll see. We'll shift it and try and react accordingly. Sometimes that's just the best thing you can possibly do. You know, sometimes. Well, at least somebody was working on it. Cool. Okay, I think we can at least make it this far into cutting into a few things. Oh good, we got one more printable. Yeah, sure, like I need more brine, but I don't need 101st Dupe. I mean, not really. Little Pip, did you plant any more? I don't think this Pip planted any more of the things down here, but that's okay, I guess. It's still something. It's still a couple of free food sources, I guess. And yeah, somehow half the colony is just inactive. Also, how's this for fixing the breathability? I call that pretty good. I think.
I think that's good, like, especially for their bedrooms.
Like it's all pretty blue. But you
need to fix it in the bathrooms still.
They're fine.
Mm-hmm.
They just gotta learn.
They can't breathe when they go to the bathroom.
They gotta learn to take a quick shower and to poop quickly. I don't know.
Poor people.
No, they're fine. So that probably means I need to add in one more line, or probably that's where this line is going to come in handy. Which, if we're to do that, we may as well get on with it. So wait, let me just double check. The outline is connected to the master hydrogen line. Yeah. Which then means that if I play my cards right over here, we're gonna be able to, yeah, send a gas pipe down into the bathrooms. Probably over here to help with the breathability issues, and hope that it just floats on up. But I guess enough chit chat and more doing, right? Before we do, the pipe is all the way right there, which means let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We're probably gonna end up flushing this out better later. Oh, why did you do that? We're gonna flush this out better later, but for now,
it'll do.
Yeah, it'll have to do. We'll try and fix the breathability in the bathrooms, and then
I still feel sorry for your people.
They're fine. They can breathe.
No, they can't.
They can breathe. Again, take a quick shower. Like, it's okay. They'll live. Probably. I may offset it just because there is already one air vent right there that's kind of servicing the area. I don't know if I should drop the other one here and just hope for the best, or if I should drop it, like, say, over here instead. Kind of not sure. You got a suggestion, Kelsey?
Nope. Make it to where they can breathe in the bathrooms.
Uh-huh. How can I do this with creating the least amount of spaghetti? Here, I'm gonna go for the least amount of spaghetti approach. First, we're gonna just go symmetrical-ish from the other vents on that level. And are you guys done building it? Okay, there's not enough suits to finish building that so quickly, but there are enough workers down here to get this done pretty much now, if we hurry up building this. So look, yay, it'll get done, probably. And then the whole reason why we even have suits past that point to begin with is because originally there was just a huge pocket of hydrogen, and we really needed this room to be operational. That, and I didn't really want to contend with the poke shells. I never want to contend with the poke shells. Okay, so that'll take care of additional oxygen. Oh, you idiot, Peter. Here, let's hurry that up. This is why I don't do mass deconstruct, because bad stuff happens. We're just gonna pretend that never happened and just carry on. But before we carry on, how many beds can I make now? Make 2 more beds. I think like usual we're gonna make the one that goes in the empty room first, and then we're gonna wait till cycle 480 to take out two more cots and replace them with one single nice bed, comfy bed. All right, the other thing that we needed to fix over here ended up being the power supply. This poor thing's only got 30 watts of power being requested from it. We may continue to extend this line and make it just take some of the power off from something. We may just give it all to this and try and conserve all of this for something else. But I think for now we're going to go for the original plan of probably just dropping in a juicer for them to make that into a rec room. There's probably other things I can actually drop in, but kind of unsure of it. Not to mention how much. I don't understand you. Here, I wanna see what's up with the beach chair. I've never actually made one of them, but I wanna see what happens. Because if we can just like spam a bunch of them and nothing needs to happen about that, I'll be fine with just spam building this in a rec room. Though we probably should have put that in line with the statues or something. Also gives me something good to use the... Hang on, we'll be right there. It gives me something good to use the nearly 700 reed fiber on something. Is that really it? You just build it and it's done? No way.
Yay!
No way. Okay, so this needs to be saved for a cheap recreation. It doesn't need anything.
Oh.
Apparently.
Oh.
I think it's just, yeah.
I thought you used electricity.
No. How do you think I felt? I'm like, wait a minute, you need something important, don't you? Okay, that really means it's gonna go on... Uh-oh. Ah, got it. Got it. I'm like, wait a minute, one of these used to tell me that it needed something dumb like 2300 watts of potential power. So yeah, when I did my little stupid deconstruct, I accidentally, I don't know, sliced through a couple things that shouldn't have been sliced through. You know, like I normally do whenever I do deconstruct like that. You'd think I would have learned my lesson the first, like, 8 times that happened, but clearly I didn't. Hey look, this one's just relaxing. This Gosman. Yeah, I may just drop in a bunch, but again, that's gonna have to happen in this one. At the very least on this one, because it's gonna need to be a very cheap
room.
Yeah, room. Where's my closest water? Actually, I think I may just make those, just spam a bunch of those to keep morale up. Because I don't think I'm willing to sacrifice more clean water getting used up in the whole, juicer, soda fountain,
and coffee machine.
And coffee machine.
It's like they need coffee.
I know, we've got like 4 or 5 machines hanging around the base. Yeah, 960 watts is expensive. This is like 1.2 kilowatts. What does a hot tub need? Liquid in, liquid out, and minimum water temperature. We're probably going to put one of those in later, somewhere else, just because I want to see what the hot tub does. And as you can see, I've never actually built the beach chair, and that was actually kind of cool. How much power do you take? It's a really cheap one. That'll be nice. But yeah, we're gonna have to watch out for that later. It'll probably be a good investment, but not in a place where we need to be mindful of the temperature of the water coming in. We could probably afford to throw down a mechanical surfboard, but I don't know if I want to do the water spillage. Because I feel like if that's happening, we're going to need like a Roomba nearby. The sauna, I don't think it's one that I'm going to want to do either, just because we need steam in and liquid out. We may do that with a... Hello, Pipsqueak. We may do that with a steam geyser. I know that I think I have 2 left buried because I don't really want to touch them, but we're gonna reluctantly uncover one later. How big is this thing? Or you're not gonna tell me, are you? Power source above an open space, and that's quite a lot of power. Probably end up dedicating something special to make some of the weirder recreation rooms with some of the stuff that I really don't like to touch. Again, probably later. I also don't know what the pixel pack does, though. Since
it lights up, kind of like a pixel art. Like you can put them in like a block of, 4x4, and like make a little like star or heart that flashes or something.
Okay.
I watched a tutorial for it, but it was really a tutorial for automation.
Okay.
And I had no interest in decorative things at that point, so...
That's interesting. Hold on. Yeah, we're just gonna go... Let's go with that, actually. Oh, what a shame. It's not in line. But we can throw down 2 more. Here. Sorry, guys. We're taking your beach chair away, but we're replacing it with 2 more. Because we can. And as long as they can... Oh, it's not 2 more. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna drop it. We're gonna drop in a statue. I can't count. And that is not the right tab for the statue. There you go. Enjoy a statue. Is this overkill? This is probably overkill.
I like it. I kind of like how it blends together.
It does. It really does.
It's just like one large landscape of beach.
There we go. You guys can relax now. Yeah.
I think they like it.
I think so. Hey, if they're gonna be idle for whatever reason, they may as well idle on a beach chair. And I kind of regret now not ever building those because I was under the impression that it needed power or something. You know, so something important, something bitchy that we would actually have to use. But no, I'm willing to just cheap out and make a ton of these rooms instead. Jeez, that load time is killing me though. I wonder, do you think they're getting... Do you think they're getting the morale boost from walking through that particular room like that? Because if they are, great.
Maybe.
If they're not, well, we'll change that. But look, just to make a case out of it, we're gonna drop in 2 farm stations. We're out of rooms, actual rooms.
Yeah, actual rooms.
That's his morale bonus. This says it just enables the thing, so I guess me adding those in kind of doesn't really matter. But I like seeing the colors light up for the different room types, I guess. And considering how happy these dupes have become, I may need to actually start allocating more downtime. Just cause. I mean, nobody's really had much higher stress or really crossing over into the double digits of stress in quite some time, really. I don't really think it's become an issue for this colony. I mean, it might later. Oh god, that was your Meemaw's bed, Kelsey.
Poor Meemaw.
No, that one that you had me name Meemaw.
Ma.
There you go. We should probably make sure everybody actually has some form of clothing on, because this was another thing that was getting annoying. The whole scrolling down to try and... Yeah, cool. Stop it.
Ha.
Why are you guys suffocating? Are you guys okay?
Well, I don't think they died, so yeah.
Okay, let's leave that alone, because again, I had to keep jumping in and out on that to make sure that people were actually getting their stuff. We're still increasing in calories.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with I completely overdid that. Alright, well, part of the pipe is not done. Good to know. Why are you guys doing it that way? Just climb, just dig that out. Okay, those are back on. The moment somebody decides to finish building that pipe... Oh, good, yeah, sure. Run away for break time. Anyway, somebody will get on that later. The other thing I was supposed to be doing until I figured out that I accidentally did thing. Thank you, Unknown Joe, for the posture check. I feel like you've got a camera on me because I am sitting wrong. Hang on.
You're the first one to use that besides me.
I'm like, wait a minute.
We added that in mainly for my own enjoyment, but I appreciate it.
Thank you, though. I'm pretty sure my back will thank you tomorrow for me actually sitting up. Now, where were we? All right, fixing the power because things are screwy.
You made spaghetti?
I didn't make spaghetti.
Okay.
This
if
time.
you say so.
This time. Oof, that lag, or that load. Okay, now why was I angry about? Oh, right, because I was gonna 1081, and we've got basically 10 right there. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 500 plus another 100, so that's 6. It's not great. That's really not great. Okay, maybe I won't fix the lines because we don't seem to be having overloading issues. It's just that running double desalinators up here alongside this kind of sucks.
I wouldn't really call this playing together. This is me laughing at him.
Hey, Kelsey learns as I go.
We do play couch co-ops occasionally on here. It's just today I wanted to read a book.
Like, yeah.
A book about video games, but it's a book.
Oh, wait. Are you on? You're on.
Is it working?
I mean, it better be. Here, let me make sure.
Are you gonna make another room like that since you're having breathability issues?
I wouldn't call these breathability issues.
Dude, you just now got it to where they could actually
they can actually use the bathroom in peace.
Use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, it was all red earlier except that one room.
I gotta admit, I do love it when we switch though and pull an opposite day and have you in the driver's seat. In the driver's seat. Yeah, see, look, I'm not crazy, right? The UV lamp is slowly becoming more visible as the cycles go on, which again, yeah, I should probably...
I mean, it's a mod, so it might have something to do with that.
Can I automate? I can't automate you.
Huh.
I was gonna run like a... tell me when this plant is done, but I guess that's not gonna be feasible. And that doesn't turn back on for 39 more cycles. And I'm pretty sure we're just gaining an absurd amount of yeah, we're gaining an absurd amount of pinch of peppernut. I've used the gas range to make more stuffed berries, and it's not going down at all.
Why don't you just put it on forever? Because it adds to it anyways, and you have everything in a carbon dioxide pit, so it won't go bad.
Because I'm a little concerned about using up all the pinch of peppernut, and there not being enough for, like, coffee.
Okay, I can see that being a legitimate
concern. It's a little, like, I would, but coffee.
Coffee.
And that comes from a coffee drinker. Like, don't F with the coffee. How is the water doing this time? Ooh, I gotta help that out a little. Or maybe I need a third, because I like this setup mostly because that looked really gray to me. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. That's totally like a weird green, like olive green or something, right?
Yeah, it's always been like olive
I know,
green.
but for some reason I'm looking at it. Maybe it's my screen.
Might be your screen.
Like my actual screen, not necessarily like the game. Or I do need my eyes checked. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to make an appointment.
I know. Maybe.
By the way, why is that second seed not working? Do you have it turned off?
I turned it off.
Okay, just making sure.
You're fine. Sorry, I was trying to contemplate how or if I should fix this backing up issue, because I'm pretty sure I could like send more of it off this way, but I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't hear you fire off. I'm sorry. When in doubt, go for food. I don't want more pinch of peppernut seeds. We don't need more pinch of peppernut seeds. And I'm sorry, did I see that? I saw that completely wrong. I thought that was an empty pipe. Okay, we're good there. We're good here. We're definitely good here with the water supply, but I'm gonna be more afraid of how this water supply is gonna look in, let's say 40 cycles.
I love how much water this map has.
Isn't that why you started it?
Yes. That's why I have a map on this map.
I feel like we keep on circling back to
well,
that.
Dude, there's like 6 or 7 vents and volcanoes and of different types of... I mean, there's 3 right there of water. Different types of water, but it's water.
That's the one that caught me really off guard. Just like, there's salt, there's clean, and there's dirty. Well, polluted. But hands down my favorite seed. Well, so I mean, I would have preferred a second natural gas geyser, but I really should be moving for. Did you not finish building that, Joshua? Thank you. I really should focus on trying to capture the hydrogen coming from that one still covered up ooh, hydrogen vent. Okay, I may need to address something with this accumulation of hydrogen up here. I think my best course of action might be to actually finish sealing off the room from here, break open into this room from the right, and just deconstruct all this so that we don't have this weird pocket right here. I mean, we're gonna have it flow like somewhere over here later, but we can probably, let it accumulate up here again and set up another accumulation zone and capture system somewhere up there. Besides, the master hydrogen pipe is like right there, and that thing really spans like most of the map. Kind of cool, kind of weird, I think. Look at all the dupes just relaxing on their beach chairs. I need to just start spamming.
They love it.
This kind of room,
they
and
love it.
I need to open this door.
Also, I'm glad to see that the lag is still there.
I know, right?
From how many dupes you have and how far you are.
I'm just coming to accept it. No matter what computer I end up using, it's gonna end up being laggy. Also, I meant to build that one down. Is that polluted water I see? It is! Okay, how are we doing on beds again? I can make one, so we're not going to make any. Okay, excuse me. Thank you. Hey, are you stuck in the door? No, you're fine. You were just glitched over the door, and the door looked like it was closed. And just to verify...
I mean, they do get stuck, so I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah. You know, like when they build a random tile or a door over a critter. Those are fun. Right, there we go. Also, that was the max size for, yeah, that's the max size for a recreational room. Nothing to worry about here. It's just gonna be, like, slightly asymmetrical, but who cares? Also, did I hallucinate that, or was it really not letting me put in one more beach chair there? Because I feel like it should fit. It does fit. I'm not crazy, right? That totally wasn't letting me go.
Yeah.
It fit. It fit in that third room, so I have some... Oh, stop it. I have some issues. Look at this! Look at Liam over here! He just put his balloon down and he's like contemplating life on his freaking beach chair.
I like how the balloon seems to be tied to the chair instead of him now.
I know. Oh, I love it.
I really do like the beach chair.
There we go. I was probably like literally one off, and
probably.
I thought I was right on it. Okay, so we'll leave it here. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it to the point where everybody's got their own beach chair, but just the fact that there are a ton of these, I'm definitely gonna start implementing these moving forward, just to get a cheap recreation room going. And also, oh, that is still pretty bad. There's not a lot of polluted oxygen, so I think I'm going to start reclaiming these deodorizers from up here. That is such a chaotic overlay to look at, even now, really. Okay, we're probably going to need to deal with that if/when we dig out the slime. So we'll probably end up building one like right here later, but it kind of doesn't really serve a purpose right now. We're going to leave this one up here thanks to the already existing algae and slime up here. And there was something I needed to check up on. Oh, I was going to check on the clothing situation again. You know, let a few of them grab their suits and then wait a few cycles and then Go for it once again. Oh, look at that. How bad are we doing over here? See, I always find this odd whenever the breathability layers stratify like this.
Is it chlorine?
It's not. It's carbon dioxide.
Okay, then it doesn't make sense to me.
I know. I'm just staring at it like
because the density of chlorine makes it like
yeah, but
hover
look,
in between layers sometimes like that. But if it's carbon dioxide, that should all be sinking to the bottom pretty quickly.
it should, but I don't think I've got enough of something. In fact, sometimes it could just be that could be part of the issue. If there's a thin layer of water covering any airflow tiles, it will mess with the flow. Yeah, it will mess with the flow. That could just be the only issue. As I'm sitting here frantically spamming the mop button.
Mop.
Hang on, do we have any snazzy suits left? Oh, we do. No, the snazzy suit. Look, we're almost done. You get a suit. You get a suit. That was... Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Here, you get that suit. And I think we're short one, but I'm not sure who I may or may not have touched, just because they all have the same freaking name.
You could always just name them all like the numbers 1 through 100.
Oh god, no.
Except for me, Ma. I don't want you to change
then
that.
Then I'd be yelling out numbers, and I'd look even crazier than I normally am.
I'm not sure that's possible.
That's fair. Hang on. That's a suit for a Rowan. Okay, a Rowan picked up their suit. Here, I'm pretty sure I assigned one to a Trivaldo. But again, the question becomes, which Trivaldo? There. Is that everyone? Okay, I saw one. I see two. And I'm gonna go with, there's number 3. Alright, all 100 dupes are clothed. Clothed. Yeah.
Good.
That's cool.
It's nice that
like
everyone's not running around naked now.
Like little I guess side challenge for me. Not sure I would call it a thank you. I'm not sure I would call it a challenge, but at least
it's a challenge you set for yourself.
Just, something additional.
You also want to get them all their own bedrooms, so
I know. That one's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll see.
And look how many glossies we've got. I may need to start killing off the regular Drecos and just heavily preferring the glossies, just for the sake of plastic. And, meat. Actually, why don't we do that? It's really cool to see, like... I feel like anywhere from an 1/8 to a 1/5 of the colony just gets together and beats the crap out of whatever I assign. So here, since this one's 125 out of 150, we're gonna give the attack order for that. Okay, well that was disappointing, but he died fast, so sure. Okay, so why are you... Oh. Where is the sand coming from? Did it come from the, very top when I was digging up, and I just neglected it? I'm gonna chalk it up to that. It's happened. A lot.
Yeah.
Okay, there. That's going again. Are you too hot? You are definitely too hot. Are we doing fine in water? Oh good, the water finally backed up from the other rooms, so we're starting to get more consistent water backing up here for that. All that really tells me is we probably picked the right way to continue developing some of this. There's more, isn't there?
Probably.
Oh, there is. Okay.
It's like I wouldn't
There's
bet
always
that they're
more.
Yeah. It's like, I wouldn't take that bet. It's like, there's always more. At least somewhere. Always.
99% sure this ended up being the steam vent. Oh, it's not.
Which one is it?
It's the gold volcano. We're gonna leave, like, this general area-ish undeveloped, because I would like to toy with the gold volcano. I would like to tame it.
I've never used a volcano.
I've never been successful in taming one yet, because I haven't tried to yet.
I tried, but...
Like, how'd that pan out for you?
They died.
That's fair.
That was one of the playthroughs where I died.
See, look, does that make you feel happier, Kelsey, now that I've got
the now other... Now they can actually go pee without suffocating.
Well, they can't wash their hands without, like, having a little bit of issue. And I may need to run...
Well, that's better than the whole room.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
I felt sorry.
Look at this mermaid sticker.
Oh, I like it.
I've never seen that one. I wonder what game that's from.
Me too.
For Clay. I don't recognize that one.
I like the morp and the jetpack.
Yeah, that one's cool too.
I love the sticker bombers.
I'm torn between the sticker bombers and the... Oh, what are they called? The balloon ones. The balloon artists.
Balloon artists, yeah.
See, look, now I get the very, very, very occasional suffocating. I think where I need to run at least one more from at least one more oxygen creation and distribution room is probably, like, right here. Any lower and I'd be risking messing up the carbon dioxide room for all the fridges. And we really don't want that to happen. Like, at all. I also want to say that it's safe to undo these and get rid of the liquid bridges down below, but only because we've not used any of this kind of infrastructure, and honestly it's starting to feel like 200 cycles, because we kind of did a bypass because we needed some water to be cooled off instead, and it worked for the most part. You know, besides the whole much earlier in the game, like 400 cycles ago, when we had a creeping patch of ice just making its way this way and, you know, taking away all of our water. A lot of fun there. And are you...
yes, a lot of fun.
That's doing fine. Sorry, I need to contemplate what to do about over here, because I have a feeling that if I set up a carbon dioxide skimmer, we might be able to generate a little more, a little more polluted water and send it back up here. And yeah, it's definitely going down steadily just because of how much of that is now showing. Since these finally got harvested, probably twice while I wasn't looking, to be honest, and it's not really growing a lot. Well, it's growing a lot, but it's not, like, past the halfway mark. I'm actually gonna start nerfing these. There. We'll leave that alone. We'll leave the infrastructure there in case we do ever want to revisit it and start trying to balance out how many pinch peppernut plants we're gonna want. But for now, that's fair. In fact, I think it may have balanced out because this amount is still increasing. Not to mention, again, 2.6 mil calories. We're up 400k or 400,000 calories today alone. So we've got a ton of just random pets wandering around. I'm torn between starting
Is that good or bad?
That's debatable. I mean, it's free food. It's free food roaming around that I can kill, but they're also little morale boosters, I guess. And I mean, they're alive.
Well,
no harm done. Alright, but no, seriously, if I were to drop in a carbon skimmer, and I thought I'd actually set one up further down here, but apparently not. Even though I think we actually had a temporary one set up somewhere around here not too terribly long ago. But yeah. Hold up. I might need to drop it somewhere over here, or I may cut into the stables, this particular stable, for a little while, just because I feel like it's necessary. At least in the sense of the dupes might be able to do the grooming and the shearing a little bit more efficiently if they actually had something breathable right here. And apparently there's natural gas here. We probably established that we have a few farting dupes in the colony that I didn't vet, but it kind of really doesn't matter at this point. Your opinion, Kelsey? Where should I land one? Where should I land one?
I have no opinion at this time.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Yep.
You know I had to.
I know.
Okay, so the biggest concern is going to be the spaghetti we're going to need to cross to get here.
Make some spaghetti.
I'm going to have to. Hang on. You are a leaky oil fissure. You are a leaky oil fissure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means this entire floor is technically safe to dig into, I should say. Yeah, look at the army of dupes coming to dig this stuff out. Okay, yeah, we're fine there. That's just on everything else that is an oxygen filter right here. Nothing to worry about there. Just because I'm paranoid about that blunder I did earlier, we're gonna go one by one on this ladder that doesn't need to exist anymore. And stop zooming in. And okay, if there's clean oxygen coming in through here, if I start setting up something to pull in carbon dioxide, I really don't know if it should be here or here. Though I should probably let a combination of where the existing water pipes are. So for instance, we're going to take it from this particular line rather than this line. And where the power cable is. But considering that we're going to have to cross a few more lines if we set it up, a few more water lines if we set it up over here rather than to the right, I think my choice has been made for me. That and we seem to actually have a little bit of stuff creeping out. And this also explains why we've been having breathability issues down here. The electrolyzer situated here keeps on reaching max gas pressure. Which really means the only way to remedy that is either to set up another oxygen producing and distribution room and, replace it with here. But the real biggest issue there is I was actually using this to make sure that there's hydrogen for the crap, what are you guys called? The Draco variant. And I think it's worked out. You can also make more beds, but if you don't mind, Kelsey, would you mind making sure nobody dies while I go get myself some more water?
Sure.
Like, it'll be fine.
I could just make sure no one dies.
Yep.
Hopefully it won't be too hard.
Like, the colony's mostly self-sufficient.
Mostly. I do like how he uses the gas grill. I've never got one of those set up. I haven't locked it, researched it, but I've never actually set one up. No particular reason, I guess. Just laziness. Oh, he has a printable. I should pause it. Or look at it. Or both. Does he want a new person? Or more Paku to put in his death pit? Well, he'd like the decreased air consumption. Or the bonus. Do you want Paku or a person?
Paku. I don't need 101st.
Okay. Here, I'll print you the Paku then.
Like, I think...
Hold on, I want to see.
Like,
They print out there.
Yeah.
So they're going to flop down here.
Yeah,
okay, they have water.
Like, there's a water pit down there, don't worry.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, for the most part.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, no one died.
Like, nothing bad was gonna happen.
Not so sure about that, but...
That's totally fair. You know, it helps if I don't kick that.
Yeah, please
like,
don't kick
a
things.
lot. Oh yeah, I got a bottle over there. At this rate, we're gonna reach 3 million calories, and probably by cycle 550, to be honest.
Probably.
It seems like a bit of overkill. I'll admit it. There, 2 beds coming in, and then 2 more beds coming in down here. But yeah, that definitely is going to become one of my final challenges. I think guaranteeing that every dupe has a bedroom rather than a barracks in the 100 dupe challenge might be the true end game for me, the true end goal for me. I can't read that. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna reach some food issues. Not really. Okay, we're getting some irrigation issues just because I've severely nerfed the polluted water coming up, or the clean water coming up. If we do end up grabbing this and trying to get some additional water, it's gonna have to come from somewhere else where we get a long pipeline to help distribute some of its heat. But again, from further away, just because we don't want all of that heat coming into the plants. That's again part of the reason why we started having such difficult issues with the whole food production, and that's what pushed us back for the 100 dupe challenge. Alright, let's keep a few more going. At least with everybody getting their own bedroom, we won't have to meticulously deal with everybody having their own, or everybody, I need a word here, Kelsey.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't need to worry.
Sorry.
I don't need to worry about the snoring duplicants sharing a bed or sharing a room with someone else and really just messing them up. It's like it kind of sorted itself out because some of the snoring dupes got paired up with somebody that's on a different sleep schedule, so we didn't have to necessarily do anything.
Who taught you that?
I know you're more like the one that complained until I actually did implement the scheduling. But again, I learned a lot by just watching you, do it, I guess. Sure, let's go with that. What are we doing here? That's starting to increase. We should probably, given how high the breathability, well, high-ish the breathability is, I'm probably going to start taking out these sections and possibly developing them. They're at least the base for the power spine that we get to fix up later. I think we should pay a visit to the underground and make sure things are actually working out. First, we should really drop in the carbon skimmer. I think I'm going to literally drop it right over these airflow tiles just to see what ends up happening. And we're going to need to steal some power from the mostly nearby power line from there. Yeah, that'll do. Sort of. Sort of, kind of. Okay, insulated going in. And a very weird looking pipe coming out from there soon. What worries me the most for this is that we're gonna need to give this its own out, just because I don't want to have to deal with more pipe spaghetti, which we are very much in danger of making, but by pushing it out at least this far. Oh, that's a straight shut up. We just need to do like literally 4. Oh god, that's still a lot. We need to do like 4 liquid bridges to make it reach the rest of the polluted water. I really probably should have started some of these up sooner, just because it is nice to bolster the polluted water pit, but it's probably one of those things that should have been done a lot longer ago. And in fact, pretty sure the polluted water pit over here is starting to fill up a little too much, so we're probably going to set up some automation wiring over here and get some to be sent over when it's over a certain line. But at 116 degrees, 110 degree, 120 degree polluted water, we're definitely going to make it ditch some of its heat along the way. I suppose the question becomes, where are we going to send it to ditch some of it? We might make it... Well, we better avoid the farms. We've already learned that mistake. If anything, we may not make it return to that pit whenever we run the metal refinery, but that might be a death sentence in itself. We may just run it somewhere through the top and give us an extra incentive to continue digging and exploring around up here. Mostly because there is a lot of cold we can still take advantage of. Hey, are you pooping out oxalite? Oh, you are, and it's landing in the water, so it's not being thrown away, basically. Do we get to know what kind of morale bonus? Do I need to hover over this? Oh, we do. Or no, we don't for that. Okay then. I'm just gonna go with it's probably just general, like, hey, they're happy, but there's no like numerical value attached to their morale bonus for that.
I mean, there might not be.
I don't think there necessarily has to be. Oh good, they finished the system, I think. Yeah, they finished the system. Okay, now it's just a matter of power. So, the carbon skimmer is gonna start working, provided it actually gets power. It seems like it's gonna happily just chug along, for the most part, pretty consistently. And there you go, Kelsey. Are you happy? They can breathe everywhere in the bathrooms now.
Yes, I'm very happy.
Completely. But oh yeah, we're gonna need more. I think we're gonna need at least one more oxygen distribution room before this game is all said and done. Possibly 2 if you want to go with the potential need for feeding an oxalite refinery for the sake of rocketry. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, we're probably gonna need at least 2 more just to finish. Oh shit! Finish rounding out the game. And honestly, we might also funnel some of the water from this water pit into a carbon skimmer down here, just to see what happens with the pressures everywhere. I don't think it'll cause much harm, but just the fact that there's so much carbon dioxide and we can actually probably get some good use out of it. It's a shame they didn't go for like a carbon dioxide engine this in the base game, because there is a ton of it for me right now and we could actually make good use of it, but you know, it doesn't necessarily need to be that way. Oh god, that's all rust. Oh, and this is all melted. Oh, interesting. Okay, well at least the Paku and that pit are happy, I suppose. Yep. 2.7 million calories. We're just chugging along. And I think we're out of fridge space. I think we're just gonna start dropping in more fridges, because why not? Hey look, barbecue! We're printing out more food. We really don't need more food, but that's totally fine. And yeah, we're probably gonna end up hooking up some things to try and try and make it so that more polluted water gets routed into the polluted water pit. And who knows, I may kind of pull a Kelsey here and add a third map to the mix, basically, so that way we've got the 100 Dupe challenge on this seed, we've got a normal playthrough of mine on this seed, and then whenever Kelsey feels like opening up her opposite day streams, having her play through on this particular seed. Oh no, I read that too late. I'm pretty sure I read damage overheated, or overheat damage, something, but I wasn't exactly paying attention to it.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh well. Look, they're happy. There's a lot more of them with bedrooms now. There's a lot better breathability, really in general. Oh yeah, really in general. There's almost like no bedroom that has any kind of breathability issue at this point. And I guess this means that given the weird shape that the breathability comes in from any air vent, we're definitely going to need like one more either right here or inside like a recreation room. Status nominal. This building is working as intended. Okay, that's great. Great information you've got there, Beach Chair. But I think this is gonna do it for us tonight, guys. It's I feel like I say it a lot, but expect this map to continue with the 100 Dupe challenge, at the very least until we get everyone a bed. Just because it's much nicer to have stuff like that. I know I said it at the beginning of the stream, but I just want to prove that the colony was sustainable, it's still going, and it wasn't a hobble to cross the finish line. But it's in fact a thriving-ish colony. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed seeing the, I guess, what happens after you reach a 100 Dupe colony in the 100 Dupe challenge. And I guess prepare for, I was going to say prepare for like another 2 minutes of load screen for us to get back to the main menu.
Oh,
but
yeah,
here we are.
Forever.
It kind of didn't this time. That's really good. I mean, it's still laggy, but you know, that's really good. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We hope you guys have a great night, And we're more than likely going to be back tomorrow with another stream. Hopefully starting on time around 8:30 p.m. Central Time. If not, either keep an eye on the Discord to make sure we're not gonna stream, or if we're passed out.
We put updates on Discord as we get them.
Well, we try to put updates on Discord. If I forget, or if she forgets, or if we both forget, it's not gonna be up there, but it's usually there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we hope you guys have a great night.
Bye!